Some cities are governed by laws, others are ruled by fear. In the late 1980s, as India stood on the brink of major political and economic change, the streets of Thiruvananthapuram became the battleground for corrupt politicians, ruthless mercenaries, and ordinary people trapped between power and survival. Behind every political promise was betrayal. Behind every election campaign was bloodshed. And behind every peaceful neighborhood was a criminal network pulling the strings. Into this dangerous world walked a mysterious stranger from Tamil Nadu. He had no wealth, no political connections, and no army behind him. All he carried was an unbreakable spirit and the courage to challenge a system everyone else had accepted. His name was Vetri. When Vetri arrives in the crowded slums of Thiruvananthapuram, he immediately notices the harsh reality surrounding him. Families struggle to survive, children grow up surrounded by violence, and hard-working people live under the constant fear of local gangs. Business owners are forced to pay illegal protection money, while anyone who refuses is beaten or made to disappear. The police rarely intervene because they answer to powerful politicians who secretly control the criminal underworld. Fear has become a normal part of everyday life, and most people believe nothing will ever change. Everything changes one afternoon when Vetri witnesses a local gangster brutally assaulting an elderly street vendor for refusing to pay extortion money. Hundreds of people watch in silence. No one dares to interfere because they know the consequences. But Vetri refuses to stand by without hesitation. He steps forward and knocks the gangster to the ground. Within moments, several armed thugs surround him, laughing at the stranger, who clearly has no idea whose territory he has entered. What follows shocks everyone. Vetri defeats every attacker with incredible speed and determination, leaving the gang humiliated in front of the entire neighborhood. For the first time in years, the people witness someone standing up against the criminals without fear. News of the mysterious fighter spreads throughout the city. It quickly reaches the ears of the powerful political leaders who secretly run Thiruvananthapuram from behind closed doors. Among them is Thankaraj, a brilliant but ruthless strategist who understands that true political power is maintained through fear rather than public support. Working alongside influential allies like Rao and other corrupt officials, he manipulates elections, controls the police, and commands 4 deadly mercenaries who rule different parts of the city. These men live luxurious lives fueled by violence. They celebrate every successful attack with music, alcohol, and extravagant parties, treating murder as if it were just another day's work. At first, the politicians dismiss Vetri as another reckless outsider who will eventually disappear. But they soon realize he is unlike anyone they have faced before. He cannot be bribed, threatened, or manipulated. He has no loyalty to any political party and no desire for personal power. That independence makes him far more dangerous than any rival politician because he fights only for justice. Instead of leaving the city, Vetri chooses to stay and help the people. He protects struggling shopkeepers from extortion, rescues young boys being forced into gang activity, and confronts criminals who have terrorized entire neighborhoods for years. Slowly but surely, the residents begin believing that change might actually be possible. Young men who once hid inside their homes now stand beside him. Mothers begin speaking openly against corruption, and entire communities unite for the first time in years. Vetri never asks anyone to follow him, but his courage inspires others to overcome their fear. A movement is born, not through politics, but through hope. During this time, Vetri meets Priyamvada, a woman who sees beyond his reputation as a fearless fighter. Rather than admiring his strength alone, she wants to understand the pain hidden behind his silence. As they spend more time together, Vetri gradually reveals fragments of his past. Years earlier, political violence destroyed his own family. Corrupt leaders used innocent people as pawns in their struggle for power,
leaving countless lives shattered. That tragedy transformed Vetri into the man he is today. He is no longer driven by revenge. Instead, he fights to ensure no one else suffers the same fate. Priyamvada becomes one of the few people capable of bringing peace to his troubled heart. As Vetri's influence grows, the political establishment begins to panic. They understand that if the people lose their fear, their entire empire will collapse. Thankaraj gives a simple but deadly order to his 4 mercenaries of Eliminate Vetri before his rebellion spreads any further. What follows is a relentless series of violent confrontations across the city.